Hello and welcome to this week's Horse Racing Ireland's 5 to Follow. We've a great weekend's racing ahead of us this weekend, with flat racing at Cork on Saturday and national hunt racing at Fairyhouse and Cork on Sunday. So we only had the Curragh on last weekend, Martin, unfortunately, with the bad weather.
Yes, unfortunately, Sarah, and it was very unfortunate for our followers because we had no winners at all, unfortunately. So hopefully we can do a bit better this weekend.
Absolutely.
We've lots of good racing on at the Easter Festival, and I think we're going to stick with the flat racing on Saturday at Cork. My selection in the fourth race on the card, the Friday evening racing handicap over 10 furlongs, the 4:10 race, a horse called Diplomat, trained by Dermot Weld and the mount of Pat Smullen. But this horse was a decent animal last year. He actually beat O'Connor in a flat race at the Galway Festival, likes off ground, has been running reasonably well over hurdles, so will be fit. He does have a decent rival to beat here in a horse called Cheval Rouge, who ran a good second last week in the Irish Lincoln at the Curragh. But for me, I think Diplomat, with the benefit of the hurdling experience behind him, he's plenty of he's no problem with the distance and no problem with the ground. I think he's going to be fit enough to win this one. So hopefully, anyway, that'll be a first winner for us this weekend.
Yep.
Going on to Fairyhouse on Sunday, then of course we've got two Grade 1 races here. We have the Irish Standard Farms European Breeders' Fund Mares Novice Hurdle, and there's only 6 runners in this. It looks like Annie Power is going to be odds-on favourite. So
yep.
while I think she should win, we're not going to use that as a selection. But I believe you have one for us in the third race there at Fairyhouse, Sarah.
I do, Martin, yes. I'm going to go to the 2:55, the Coolmore National Hunt Sires Novice Hurdle, the Grade 2, like you said. I'm going to go with the Paul Nolan trained Defy Logic. Tony McCoy is coming over from England to ride him. Now, like you said, he was second to Annie Power at Naas last month. She's going for the Mares Hurdle this weekend. He's only ran 4 times on the track. He's won twice and he's been placed twice. Although it is still a really competitive race, on his form, he looks like he should just have the edge.
Yes, I do think he should win all right, Sarah. He's a promising horse, but it is a very strong race. As I say, like yep. Desi uses Brighton New Dawn has a good chance as well. So moving on then to our third selection, which is the 3:55 race, the Gleeson Butchers Novice Handicap Hurdle, and there's a horse here trained by Tony Mullins called Sammy Black, the mount of Danny Mullins, owned by Barry O'Connell. This one is yet to win over hurdles, but he has been running quite well. He was placed on his last 3 runs, including a good second to one of Willie Mullins' promising novice horses, Unda Ska, at Punchtown last month. He hasn't won a race yet, but I do think he's got a good chance on Sunday, and while he probably will be favoured, I'd say he should be around 5-2 or 3-1. For the fourth selection this week, it comes in the feature on Sunday, the Powers Gold Cup, a Grade 1 race, a cracking race this one, although there's only 6 runners. All 6 of the horses are actually rated above 140, so it's a very strong contest. Now there's a horse here called Oscars Wells, trained by Jessica Harrington, ridden by Robbie Power. He has been slightly disappointing over shorter distances all winter. He was second to Vica Legionnaire at Christmas time and second last time to Beneficent, of course, who then went on and won at Cheltenham. Now 2.5 miles will suit him to the ground. I wish the ground on Sunday was a little bit better. I'd be more confident of his chances. But he's got a very good chance. The likes of the Dig Out and Mount Belbulbin are big dangers against him. And obviously our Vica Legionnaire is in there again. But for me, I think Oscars Well is the one to beat. And I would like to put him forward as the fourth selection.
Okay, so I'm going to go then to Cork on Sunday for my next selection. I'm going to go into the 4:15. It's the Imperial Call Chase. It's a feature race on the day. It's a Grade 3. I've selected Road Me in this race, the Gordon Elliott trained horse. Jason Maguire's taken the ride on him. Now, he won a Grade 2 chase at Fairyhouse last month, beating the Willie Mullins trained Prince de Beauchene. He's a really consistent type, and he has the tongue strap on again, which Gordon Elliott had said that he thought had helped to improve him. So I think you're going to just mention the Irish Grand National, which has been on Monday, at Bank Holiday Monday, Martin. Well,
yes, the feature race on Monday, Sarah, and obviously with 30 runners in the race, it's going to be a wide open contest. Yeah. It really is a very strong contest, this one. Top weight English trained junior, trained by David Pipe. He's been out of form this season. I think it'd be very difficult to win off 11 stone 10. For me, I think there's lots of horses with chances. The likes of Kuta Mundra at about 20-1, I think is a good chance. Although he's never won over fences yet, I think he'd like to step up to 3.5 miles. Willie Mullins has never won this race. He's had a wonderful season, as we all know. He's going to go and try and win with Marisonian. Again, this one is a great chance. He was second to Lord Windermere earlier on in the year, and of course he went on and won at Cheltenham, so he'd be one of the fancies. Also, Liz Lawler's, I think Ridge Revival has a very big chance. He's won his last 2 races in good style, and at the moment that's around 7-1 favourite. And down towards the bottom of the weights, a horse called Quietly Fancied, trained by Oliver McKiernan, I think just scrapes in at the very bottom weight. Hasn't ran since over fence since he was second in the Munster National,
Okay.
which was quite a good performance. Has been running well over hurdles. I think this one could go very well at around 20 to 1, 25 to 1. So wide open contest.
Yeah.
Obviously an awful lot to look forward to on Sunday or on Monday, the Easter National or the Ladbrokes Grand National, one of the feature races of the year. And of course we do have the English National then again next week, Sarah.
We do. We also then in Ireland next weekend we have racing at Navan on Saturday. On Sunday we have Limerick. We also have a flat meeting at the Curragh where the feature race is the Gladness Stakes. So don't forget there's some great packages available this weekend for the races. It's also Family Day at Fairyhouse on Sunday. If you'd like any more information on the packages available, you can visit the racecourse websites or goracing.ie, or you can follow us in the usual manner on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Go Racing. Go online. GoRacing.ie. Horse Racing Ireland's official website.